25 Raw at the venue in Manchester. If you're in the building, make some fucking noise! This is the second battle of the day, and this is a Division 1 battle. We're going to jump straight into it. On the right-hand side, representing Mandrill, you've seen him before, an absolute killer. Make some noise for Frost!
We're back. And on my left-hand side, no stranger to the league, represented Team Glory. Make some fucking noise for Troubz!
One on Frost, let's go. Hold it down.
Grim.
Yo! So from the moment he's introduced, I cringe to my core. Because in his intros, he calls. So of course, I did this for the cause. It's a 9-point battle, big shift in the scores. After this, we're popping bottles, don't get hit with a cord. Piss me off, I'm spinning barrels, you'll get hit with a cord. Leave a fat cunt for his team, good luck shifting his corpse. And just when you hope it can't get worse, that's the moment he starts his verse. It's about Just when you hope it can't get worse, that's the moment he starts his verse. It's about to be a murder! Mate, you are such a weirdo robot. I'm surprised it's not exterminate. The stage is set, the curtains raised. Step on the ice, the surface breaks. Let it buck and Yankee hold this shrapnel. Don't tell me about conversion rates. Nerd, you need to learn your place. Still out here rocking, learn the place. Battle couple faces you ain't deserved. Didn't wait your turn or earn them names. You skipped the queue cause urge your mate is where his journey terminate. Your arrival, that's your first mistake. Crow roll up or burn his grave. Scalp all peeled off, a surgeon's blade. Put him in the dirt, a worm buffet, not early grave. An early grave. Morning time had this bird awake. No play, go check the warning notice. Crow ain't the same as me. I'll tear through a crop like a swarm of locusts, a force of nature. The storm approaches. I've created awesome moments. He's created awful slogans. Because worst of all is his curtain call. I just leave a black feather and a note that I wrote saying you should rap better. Nope. Nope. Not never. Throw all them slogans in the bin before we overload on cringe. He's just up here chatting waffle. Them words and flow don't mean a thing. He's like rigor mortis in the morgue stiff, frozen in his skin. That's you. And still he's hoping for a win. Just be hoping I don't swing. Fuck about and I leave a knuckle bone inside his chin. And I need the judge to pay attention. I have to say that at the start. Because they say he's got punches. But there's nothing crazy with his craft. It's just old stuff restructured. There's nothing special with your bars. I don't need your notes and poke your feathers up your ass. Let's go.
This is a big event to be on. But I can think of one that would have been a little more perfect. Because you're a 4'10" electrician. So we should have done this on short circuit. But let's give it up though for 2022's. Let's go. Yeah, let's go. I said, let's give it up for 2022's most improved battler, everyone. 22, huh? You must have been really slipping in 21. But then his big year stopped with a teardrop as he looked into the setting sun. He wants that light back, but don't have a prayer. His kingdom will never come, because now Frost is on a downhill slope. That's why he keeps getting slid on by everyone. But it's 1,000,000 megatons of ruthless aggression, calculated but explosive like a nuclear weapon. Yo, I put myself on the map without using a legend, because I've been in bear fights like Kuma from Tekken. Yeah, and now they put this mini Cockney geezer against the Yank. So I guess it's only right to dump his body in a septic tank. You think he's dope? Now you must be injecting crank. His head is blank. Struggles with his lines, so he's always texting Frank, and he don't get any thanks. And he don't get any thanks for what this pussy for what this pussy bitten. Well, if I sink my teeth in, it'll leave him looking different. He's pissing on his own legacy. I swear they should have clipped him, because now he's not a big dog who shook the pit. He's a bully victim. So now Frost is getting shoved. I said, so now Frost is getting shoved around. It's like I showed up with a custom plow, shovel to his guts. His stomach needs some buttons now. But if he's wanting to throw hands, tell Frosty the Snowman, I'll punch him in his fucking mouth. And for the first time in his career, you'll see something current coming out. This about to look like someone sent Sully round. I'll nap him and make Frost disappear like Summer House. Cause when it comes to chucking down, trust me, I'm a thundercloud. You'll get curb stomped and I'll turn Frost to a puddle on the muddy ground. Yeah. So unlucky. I'ma stomp you out till you're pug ugly. Step on dog till there's so much red on Frost that he looks like a slush puppy. Yeah. But I don't even have to stamp my feet though. I'll just put a couple hot shots in Frost like a frappuccino and shave half a kilo off him like a dirty cop. I'll have him screaming in the streets like an urban fox. They'll identify him by his teeth like he's Jurgen Klopp. When I lay him out on the ground cold, I'm talking permafrost.
Let's go!
You should have swerved this shot.
Yeah.
Cause see how I swing left and then attack him from the right? It's cause you're a marked man and I'm tactical with strikes. You've been on the field more, so you're gonna try captaining me, right? Well, I'm taking all your points, but I didn't ask for your advice. Cause you've been running around in circles till your busted shoes won't hold. Yo, you've been running around in circles till your busted shoes won't hold. And now the proof's written across his face like a public school photo. Yo, breathe! Yo, breathe! Cause you've been running around in circles till your busted Cause you've been running around in circles till your busted shoes won't hold. Yeah. And now the proof's written all across your face like a public school photo. Yo, we can make this shit go viral if you want some new promo when I make a point with my fist like the Run the Jewels logo. Cause I got a nice jab, but this a light scrap. You want a box G? Frost leaving with an ice pack. Cause you ain't punching with me when I get in my bag. Now you're a punching bag rapper. You just ain't built to fight back. That's it. Bro, go. Let's go.
Second round of applause. Let's go.
Yo! So I'm not knocking him. Not knocking. He's got his old man joke swag. And he says things like, I'm super stoked and that's so rad. He does, bro. He literally does. Who knew Grease Lightning had been rhyming? Fly for a white guy, he's stylish, sweet. Fly for a white guy, he's stylish, sweet, righteous. Meek. You got lost on your way to audition for Bill and Ted. Mr. Landing for a kickflip and hit his head. I got a couple gnarly tricks that have him missing flesh. Face grinding on the curb. I don't know the lingo yet. All I know, he ripped to shreds. So much pain that he wished for death. But I watch him through the pain. And then Crow flying off the window ledge. But is it still a murder if Crow died by himself? I'll make it look like suicide. Cause no one heard his cries for help. I fight fire with fire. Frost just ain't the type to melt. Can't bring war to me. I got more medals in that than Michael Phelps. Yeah, I know, fire, innit? He loves to shout his punchlines. He has to do that to make you hype. But it's weird when you're aggressive, because we all know you ain't that guy. He has to wear black so his fat and sweat has a place to hide. And Frosty cold with it. I only break the ice on ladies' night. And he's got this supply teacher mode where his face is like, it's your time you're wasting, guys. Hey, buddy, take a hike. And let's chat about your image, Crow. How come every event flyer, you bust a little Nicky pose? And don't try to don't try blame Rick and Briggz, bro, because it's on the Don't Flop Fires too, and you do them shits alone. And I beg for everyone's sake, you stick to the time limits. No one wants to hear you rapping for 5 minutes.
Hey, yo, at this point, Tom getting cooked. I don't even know why Frost getting booked. This shit was supposed to happen last year, when people thought you were good. But now, why the fuck would I want to battle with you? You're a talentless loser. You went from bad to improved to some trash in a sewer. But let's not act like it's news just because it's tragic to view since you did that 360 on screen like Anderson Cooper. Well, now, when he's rapping, it's true there's so many gaps with this dude that the staff have to choose to just start broadcasting the bloopers. But that shit's damaged his views, so now he's having to prove that he can even stand with the troopers. Well, if he came to remind the scene and rewind it, he needs a time machine. And I ain't talking Apple computers, because it's kind of getting too late for you to fix your mistakes. So I picture you getting the fade like in Back to the Future. But let's take it back. Back to when we thought it was top tier time for little Tom Frost. He was on the edge, but then he dropped off. The cost got too high and he couldn't hack the pressure. Bored Ape NFT. I knew that monkey business wouldn't last forever. Yeah, let's go. But if I suffered your rapid decline, that shit would burn me in the back of my mind. You already been washed. I'm just here to take your carcass to hang out to dry. Another old schooler who suffered a tragic demise because he couldn't handle the times. Fuck 15 minutes of fame. You couldn't give us 15 minutes of actual rhymes with all your battles combined. And it's mad that this guy still thinks he never really loses. He's deluded. Yeah, he still thinks he never really loses. He's deluded. With every body bag, that slogan gets more completely stupid. Because there's a difference between being undefeated and lying. There's a difference between being undefeated and lying. There's a difference between barely hanging on and thriving. There's a difference between going through an op and surviving, and there's a difference between just showing up and arriving. And that's the place that I'm in. Yeah, and that's the place that I'm in. Because you might have had your little moment with Yam, but it was kind of a waste because them times didn't stay. But that shit perfectly represents your short life in a way. Because against him, that shit may fly, but you're still dying a day. And and now it's time that we face that you actually robbed Yaneth. God damn it. It was a straight up felony. He listed all the jokes he had and didn't even tell any. But with all those wet jokes, but with all those wet jokes, I got your on-ket jokes. I got you been rapping all this time and still ain't considered a vet jokes. You want punchlines? Nah, I got punch you in the head jokes. I hear too many yank jokes, I'll yank your spine out through your chest, bro. Cause we're here to let the best know if we can stand up or land up, drowning in sweat. But that deep ends if you can swim when you're out of your depth. See, you can't fuck with me. It's nothing deep, it's easy. And your average fan doesn't need a submarine just to see he's fucking leagues beneath me. Bro.
So the first round was his slogans and how they're embarrassing to hear. Second round was he's an old man. And it's embarrassing he's here. This round might have Fat Pat crack a tear because he thinks he might be the most improved battler of the year. No. That trophy goes to Tech or Braz because they have this thing that he's never had, this character, Patrick. You're uncharismatic. Totally devoid of charm, but he's got this smug air around him like the boy's a star. But I don't think Little Patty's to blame. See, as young as babies, we develop personality traits, and your environment determines your character base. People around you affect how you act and behave, and that's why he's dry as dust. Have you ever seen a couple action men and thought, they look like a lively bunch? But imagine having to live in an actual military base. Never get to be a normal kid with your mates. Every time you settle down, your position gets changed and you're shifted away. Dad always sent on missions, you're just wishing he's safe and you just gotta stiff your upper lip and be brave. That's why he's got this regimented style, because he's never been a child, probably never had a smile. He had to stand in attention and goose step in single file. Getting kind of real, innit? Have to slide in a punch. I don't know. This guy is a cunt. I'm smoking Crow, catch him sniffing round like a ponce. He makes the flyer, cause he makes the flyer. He's handy with a fonts. I'm smoking Crow, catch him sniffing round like a ponce. He makes the flyer, cause he makes the flyer. He's handy with a fonts. Don't be going head to head with me, you're getting slammed on your bonds. He says he's an Air Force kid. Usually he's turning up in some dodgy vans like a nonce.
Yo, said at the filming of my last battle, Frost was drunk as fuck. He said he was gonna kick my ass in this battle, then he coughed and chundered up. Cause he gets pissed until he's catatonic. But getting smashed don't make him sad though, cause he's an optimistic alcoholic. Yeah, his glass is always half full. But they say Frosty's a cheeky chappy. He makes the people happy. The guy's a prince. Well, I'm convinced. But he ain't a man about town. He's a dad and proud now. He goes out once a week like the bins. But he still treats this, but he still treats this like it's his habitat. That's why he doesn't have respect. He just gets drunk and has a laugh and bums around in matching sweats. Well, you don't deserve a home in battle rap. You need to go put that to bed. He's trying to find somewhere to hang his hat. I'm trying to find somewhere to hang his head. Oh, this man is dead, and it weren't hard to get him. Not when I got Charlton Heston's arms collection, and that shit just keeps growing like a smart investment. So listen here, I'ma get this clear. You get standing fees, but fall down so much that it's getting weird. So there's a balance issue, and you're in arrears. That's fucking crazy. I'll make him disappear like his market price. Yeah. You know your target audience, but can't hit a target right. Yeah. You from Mandrill? That's why you are confined. I'm repping Old Glory. It ain't the Stars and Stripes. And I ain't exactly Uncle Sam, but I am here to make a point like a draft poster. Except I'll show up with waving a flag with a machete like I'm from Angola. Yeah, you'll get fire. Crazy. I said I ain't exactly Uncle Sam, but I am here to make a point like a draft poster. Except I'll show up waving a flag with a machete like I'm from Angola. You'll get cut with the blade. There'll be blood on my frames like it's Passover. Then I'll leave the shank on the table and it ain't attached to a lamb's shoulder. So if you still think Frost never lost, you're a crack smoker. Said they have me writing about this vain sucker like I'm Bram Stoker. They'll find his long dead corpse by following a bad odor and make a discovery in the trunk like it's a Land Rover. This man's over. And it probably isn't fair, but I thought he didn't care. I had to draw on the snowman and let it sing. Now he's walking in the air. Fuck Frost. Fuck Frost. Yo. I said, but it probably isn't fair, but I thought he didn't care. I had to draw on the snowman and let it sing. Now he's walking in the air. Fuck Frost, I came prepared for icy cold conditions. That's why north or south, I'm in pole position. You keep doing the same shit, just like an old tradition, whereas I'm producing cash with the bars like live at Folsom Prison. See, I was told to kill him. Here in Manchester, he had a target on his chest like he was wearing Lambretta. And when I catch a body, I just leave a black feather and a note that I wrote with it saying, "You should rap better."
I had Crow 2-1, I had Frost with a second, but Crow took the momentum in the first and the third. He's getting really good at switching up his rhyme schemes. Sometimes the couplets get a little bit boring, but by the end he was just smacking it out. Looked more like the end from Crow, but it was class. 2-1 Crow.
It's the same battle that I did. 1-1 going into the third. Crow took the third. It is what it is. Family.
Yeah, the story tells itself, man. 1-1 going into the third. Frost took the second, but Crow 2-1 with the first and third.